name is Darcy, and this is my video essay for assignment 1 of Animation Design Introduction. Just in case anyone didn't know, my approved assessment extension, just making sure. Content page, we're going to go through the coin slide, the ball arc, the material ball bounce, the flower sack animation, file layout differences, we're going to talk about, not actually show, selection, and then references, and then we're done. Quick coin slide, this was where we basically introduced the animation. We learned ease in, ease out, and timing and spacing as our reference image to kind of do the posing of it and the staging of everything. Only problem is my file didn't save, so I had to do it on Procreate at home. Which like this on my screen instead of what it was meant to look like. It wasn't hard, it was just time consuming. But it also meant for some reason same file, so now I have two different animations of the two things. So you have the first one, second one. Second one's much quicker due to the ease in, ease out, timing and spacing. These principles kind of go hand in hand, but basically it's just the positioning. Ease in, ease out is how quick something moves when it starts moving versus when it ends movement. Timing and spacing, as it says, basically the spacing of the image as well as the timing of the animation. Arc, also known as trajectory arc. This is where we learned how to use the arcs using the line tool on After Effects. Mine turned out like this, it's quite fun. It was the base we used for our material ball bounce. We use straight ahead, post pose. Straight ahead, conscious animating, no real plan to it. Best use of that would be, I'm thinking like smoke and stuff, there's no real plan. Post to poses, you have set key points or key positions that you then follow through with the in-betweens of the animation. Arcs, as I said, it's the line that shows where the object is going and is used to kind of plan out and position the object in the animation. The material ball bounce, I did 3 versions of this for some reason, not entirely sure why. I'm presuming it's to show my squash and stretch. Images, this is the arc and positioning video references. Apologies that you can't see anything. And this is my squash and stretch planning. Tennis ball didn't have as much as the basketball. I'm not entirely sure why. I think it's just how compact the balls were. This is most of my squash and stretch. I think this is the reason I started doing the versions. It was kind of short. Version 2 also. I couldn't get the background to go for the ball, so I've kind of had to work with that, which is why you see the like final animation. Quite proud of it, did quite well, had the shadows moving. Squash and stretch as well as peel. Peel, make things look pretty, you know, all that jazz, so people watch it. Squash and stretch is how the mass moves when the object comes in contact. This is the flower sack animation. Alongside comp, that's just a redrawing of the photo, but because I was at comp, didn't have a lot, which means I had to storyboard was much more complicated. Walk cycle, bit of show for squash and stretch, especially with the flower sack, as you can see. This is my reference image, which is where actually using photo images instead of the actual model, because I was at home, came in quite handy, because this then looked like an actual flower sack. Production. Held all my files set up like this because it was many different scenes, so each folder is a different scene. And that on the right you see an image of all the images used, which was 142. I also came into issues with this where I had to redo this walking cycle animation because I was going to layer 2 different animations, the scrolling room and the walk cycle. They didn't work, so you know that kind of sucked. Animation principles, I tried to use all of them, but these are the best ones I could apply, and again it was in smaller, less easy to see, and more combined, so we need to work on that. Again, reflection, time management, I should have planned in advance for comp, but I didn't, so I should have done that. I need to be more exaggerating in my actual animation, so it looks better and more complex. I need to make more planning because I didn't know how to do that, but now I know how to actually plan pre-animation, and also I need to learn how to do After Effects. I didn't know how to do that very well. References. Thank you so much for watching. Bit of a tight cut. have a good day or night depending on what time you watch this. Bye!